What's poppin', T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea All Shade Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 1 Episode 8 review. If we have any audio trouble in this review, sorry, forgive me. Okay, so we start off tonight's episode with Kiara. She goes to talk to Chinese Slipper and Egg Foo Young Gravy about the situation with her and Gunplay and how he acted up at his video shoot and how she confronted him about his drug use. She feels like she still wants to help him even though she hasn't heard from him since their confrontation. And Lil Egg Foo Young Gravy says that she's been there too and that her life didn't get better until she got away from her ex who was on drugs and who she stripped for so he could, I guess, support his habit. I don't know, child. And I'm just looking at her like, how was you out here stripping for a nigga? Where was your mama? Ain't you like 12, girl? That whole little dynamic between them two weird looking bitches is just too much for me to handle. So Trina receives a Trina Day in the city of Miami. Shout out to her. And afterwards, she and Joy leave together. And while they're in the car, they talk. And Joy tells her that she and Trick talked and that they are going to get the divorce. And Trina is so happy to hear about this. Joy now wants to go on a double date because now that she and Trick Daddy are divorced and she can now quote unquote date in public, even though we know this bitch been dating in public. Them niggas been separated for 5-6 years. Okay, nigga. So Trina don't want to go on no blind date. That ain't her cup of tea. But Joy says she knows someone within their little clique who wants to fuck with her. And she like, who? And she was like, Raymond. So they then show pictures of Raymond and Trina. And if you don't know, Raymond and Trina been fucking around for over a year now. This shit is old news. I guess they're just trying to bring in her a storyline for the show, but she been fucking around with that boy. I don't know if they did start off by just being really close friends, but they have been boyfriend and girlfriend for over a year now. What else is there to say about that whole situation? I am happy to see Trina finally having somewhat of a storyline instead of just coming on for 5 minutes and dealing with everybody else's issues and not spilling none of her own tea. Even though this whole thing with her and Raymond ain't really no tea for real, it's something. So JoJo says her mom's lawyer sent her a subpoena to her so that they can prove that her dad has enough money to pay her the money she's asking for. Now she's being forced to go to court on her mom or dad's behalf. And I think that's a fucked up situation for both parents to put that girl in. Both of her parents are selfish as fuck. Both of her parents are fucking delusional and crazy as hell. They're also very selfish. So the subpoena says that her mom will take legal action against her if she refuses to testify. That's some fucked up shit. Her mama and her daddy are some cold-blooded motherfuckers. I don't know if that's the Mexican, Cubana, whatever the fuck her damn heritage is. They're just running her blood that make her family so fucked up. But them some fucked up ass niggas. They don't give a fuck. So her mom comes out on the balcony so they can talk. And the mother says, you need to tell the truth. That's it. And JoJo says, you can defend yourself without putting my company name in it. And I agree. Like, you did not have to involve that girl in your goddamn beef with her daddy. I just got done eating some popcorn and I got a damn seed in my mouth. Anywho, so mom says it's not me. And she like, nigga, it is you. Your lawyer sent me the subpoena, bitch. Stop saying that it's not you. Like, what the fuck, bitch? So mama says, I just think you need to do the right thing. And JoJo says, my dad has millions of properties that you can use against him. Why do I have to go to court? Are you putting my brother's businesses in there? No. And that's fucked up. But you not going to subpoena your other kids, don't subpoena one. And she already living with her. She already helping take care of your asses. The damn daddy ain't give you shit. That was very selfish and fucked up of her mother to do that to her. And that bitch would have got put out after that. Bitch, you got to go. Go live with a sister or cousin or auntie. Take your ass back to Mexico like daddy wants your ass. But bitch, you ain't sitting up in here. You got the nerve to subpoena me and then gonna tell me that if I don't do it, you gonna fucking sue me? Oh, nah, bitch. So, JoJo says, the divorce is making you different. You don't even feel bad. The mother says, I feel like my daughter doesn't support me. And she said, like, how, Sway? How? She was like, because I don't want to go to court against my dad. Who wants to do that? The mother said, you need to be angry with him, not me. How about she don't need to be angry with nobody? That's y'all goddamn business, bitch. It's not JoJo's fault that you was with this nigga for 25, 29 years, however long y'all was married, and you didn't stack a coin in the process. Ain't no way in hell you was with this man for all these years and you didn't have a separate bank account with money stacked, a goddamn safe or some shit, dug a hole, bitch, was putting money in a goddamn hole in the ground, something. Bitch, you was stupid. You should have had your own business, your own property. And it seems like her daddy was probably the type of man, though, that wanted the mother just to be a stay-at-home mom so she could be dependent on him. Bitch, you should have made a way. You should have made a motherfucking way, bitch. So she says the mother says that her son Antonio is coming to court to testify against the father because he feels that he's treating her wrong. And the mother says, you need to decide. And meanwhile, JoJo is crying this whole time. And she just look at her mom like she fucking crazy and walk the fuck off. I really feel bad for JoJo and the predicament that her family put her in. So Shay is having a photo shoot where she looks pretty despite that wig she got on. Baby Blue asks her to be a part of the photo shoot for a lingerie company he does branding and marketing for. She tells him about her fitness brand and wants him to market her fitness class that she has coming up. She tells him that her and P broke up. He knows P is going to be mad, so he can't find out that he's working with her, which is shady as fuck. You bros before hoes. That ain't the way you do shit. But I told y'all this storyline was going to come up where he was trying to get at Shay, and then it was gonna cause a rift between him and Pleasure P. I told y'all that shit episodes ago. Boy, this shit so fake. So, baby said, y'all broke up so I can flirt with you. If y'all broke up so I can smash, right? And she say, smash you. And he say, you nigga. She say, no, we would never have sex ever in life. Bitch, please. If you a fuck Scrappy, you a fuck Baby Blue. And that's a step up, nigga. Even though he's short and stout. So baby say, so you trying to put me in a homie box? And she say, you are. What are you talking about? You gonna stay in the box. And he say, that's what they always say. I was like, you know what? He looked like Baby Blue remind me of what's his name from Addams Family, the little kid, the little with the Eddie Munster. So Joy and Trina go on their little double dates, and we see that Joy's date is none other than Pleasure P. Apparently they've been friends for years, they flirted or whatever, but they ain't never took it there, so now they're here to see what's up. So she tells him that she saw Shay and Scrappy at the club together. He feels some type of way about it. And I'm like, how, Sway? How do you possibly have an attitude about her fucking with Scrappy again? Y'all not together. You cheated on her damn near with Gabby. You can't say shit. Like, what? Like, are you just trying to keep a storyline for the show? It makes absolutely no sense. So Trina and Ray show up. And I was like, oh, so now it makes sense why in that interview that I showed y'all, with Trina and Trick Daddy in the beginning of the season when they did an interview, and the interviewer asked them how they felt about Shay, and they both said they didn't like her and they don't fuck with her. And I was like, oh, now it makes sense why they don't like Shay, because Shay has beef with Joy. Joy is Trina's cousin, and Joy is Trick's wife. So now it makes sense why they don't like Shay and why they don't fuck with Shay. Because I was trying to figure out like what happened with that whole situation. So Trina tells P that she thinks Joy needs to be single and do her for a while. And I was like, I need for you to just hush, Trina, and let people live their damn life, bitch. Stop trying to orchestrate everybody else shit. Let's orchestrate your shit. So P said, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. P asks Trina and Ray what's going on with them, and she says, he's her best friend. Ray says he wants to take his shot with her. And Ray is very cute in a boyish way, but he seems like, he can read a full paragraph without having to use his index finger. He seemed like he got a little bit something up here. He cute though, a little bit too skinny for me, a little bit too high schoolish looking wise, but he's a very attractive guy. So Gunplay meets with Rick Ross. He signed to Maybach Music, and wants to play him his new music. Gunplay tells him that, he relapsed, and Rose tells him he's worth too much and he needs to clean house. And that's the shit that he needed to hear. So JoJo and this squirrel on her arm goes to have lunch with her daddy. And he tells her that Antonio testified against him in court and that he made the biggest mistake of his life. And he says that his son Antonio is an idiot piece of shit. And I was like, oh my God. Who in the fuck talks about their child like this? Her daddy is ruthless. The mother, I thought the mother was a trip, but the daddy is cold-hearted as fuck. Like, nigga, if you playing it up for the cameras or you just psycho, you're a sociopath. You have to be a part of the mob, nigga. You have to be crazy, like one of them old Cubanan ass, killing ass niggas. Like, I'm scared of JoJo daddy. I'm scared as fuck about that nigga. So he tells JoJo that he chooses her to be his heir and that she'll be responsible for everything and she'll see the kind of mistake that her mom made. And at that point, that's when I realized that her father uses money to intimidate people and that if you don't agree with him, he didn't once have he then doesn't want to have shit to do with you and cuts you off money wise. He likes to keep people on the string with his money. So when you don't agree with him or you go against him, he can then cut you off financially and out of his life as a way of showing his control. He's a very narcissistic person. So JoJo just starts crying a river. Cry me a river. Yeah, yeah. And he tells her not to make the same mistake and to think with her brain and not her heart. JoJo doesn't want to do that at her own mother's expense. She don't care how mad she is at her mother. That's still her mom. He says he's never lost a battle in his life. And JoJo like, but that's my mom. He say so. And I was like, well, nigga, all right. And then the daddy get up and leave like ain't shit happened. So Veronica tells Steph that she realizes how she treats people by the way they treat her and how she wants to change. She doesn't want to have an attitude all the time. But she did this little bike ride from Atlanta all the way to Miami. And I guess it was so euphoric for her and gave her a different view on life. So Steph wants her and Amada to talk and she agrees. Baby Blue is in the studio with Shay. Comes by with this mop on her head. That wig looks, oh God, them wigs is terrible. She's there to drop off the logo and flyer for her fitness class. He says he'll get it out to the public, and she thanks him for doing more for her than P ever did. P then walks in on cue. Producer said, go in now. To their surprise, Shay say to Blue, why you ain't tell me he was going to be here? Because I don't want to be around the vicinity of this, pointing to Pleasure. And P say, well, lead in. You can leave. Why is she hurt? And Shay say, Baby say, I was helping her with her project. And P say, why? And Shay say, because we cool now, so we have a business relationship, and he's helping me get money. You not hating on that, right? P say, since you want to act like she could do no wrong talking to Baby, she kicking it with her ex-boyfriend all around town. Joy told me, bro. And I'm like, how are you mad? Y'all not together. She can do whatever the fuck she want to do. And Shay say, I don't give a fuck what joyful, oh Lord, we adore thee, has to say. Shay says in her green screen that Joy will learn to keep her name out her mouth. And I was like, okay, so this further makes me understand the Trina and Trick Daddy beef against Shay. So Shay then leaves, but not before calling P fat and telling him that he need an A-cup bra. And I was like, this bitch love calling niggas fat. But you ain't had no business fucking these fat niggas. So P tells Baby that he's thirsty for working with Shay. Baby say, how is it thirsty? Because I'm getting bread. And P say, you don't give a nigga a call, man. I was with her for 2 years on and off. And Baby say, I told you to work it out. And P say, you can tell me to work it out, but you can't tell me you working with her. Now, in this instance, I can side with P because that's fucked up. You don't work with my ex behind my back, nigga, and don't tell me. It ain't even being thirsty, it's being shicey and it's being fake as fuck. And it make me feel like you trying to fuck her behind my back, which is what he was trying to do for real. So I was like, once again, I knew this storyline was coming. So P just says at the end of the conversation, let's just keep a business between us, since that's how you want to play it. I don't want to have like the brotherhood between us is basically done. Let's just make this a business relationship. And Baby looking like, damn, like that's really how you feel, nigga? He was like, yeah. So Steph sets up a meeting with Amada and Veronica unbeknownst to Veronica. But since they're there, she decides to confront Amara. She says, did you have a conversation with JoJo about anything we ever discussed? And Amara says, yes, I did. With that being said, Steph, I don't know what you expected to come out of this. She fake as fuck. I don't fuck with her. And the fact that you jumped up like you were going to do something crosses the line with me. You're a talker. You don't do nothing. I was like, well, damn, Amara, I know you had it in you, bitch. And then young Hollywood walks up on cue. The producer told him, get out there now. And Amara like, hey, how you doing? Steph say, are y'all dating? And Amara says, no, never, but we are working together. And Veronica like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is some bullshit. Now, in this instance, I can understand where Veronica's coming from. You did all that crying and hooping and howling about this nigga and everything he said about you, but then you fuck around and turn around and work with him. I don't know if Amara is just gullible or whatever, and she felt like since he apologized to her, she'd give him another shot. We all see how that shit worked out. I would have never worked with that nigga ever in life. You can apologize to me till you motherfucking blue in the face, but nigga, you've already shown me who the fuck you are. I would never fuck with you in life. And then that goes against everything that she did get mad at Veronica about. You can't get mad at Veronica then for fucking with him if you're going to turn around and do the same damn thing. Now, I can understand, like I said again, where Veronica then was coming from, and then we saw in that scene how fake young Hollywood is and how that nigga ain't shit. So Veronica say, you know, the fake bitch is Amara. You're just a bitch that wants fame. Amara then tries to hit her, but security stops her. Veronica, like, you weren't a fake fro, bitch. Showed us the real you. Show us the real you. And Amara says, you know, talking about my hair is stupid. Okay, I wear hair extensions. I wear pieces. I wear braids. I wear a wig. Who the fuck cares? Bitch, your hair is blonde. You not a natural blonde. This bitch up here with a whole blue ass wig. Let me guess, she came out the womb with blue hair. That makes absolutely no sense talking about her hair. That was dumb. That was all you can say about her? Okay. So then young Hollywood is all in Veronica's face saying Amara just wants to make a scene, this, and that. And I was like, this fake ass nigga here, he don't know which one of these hoes he want to fuck better. Bye, nigga. So hopefully Amara has learned her lesson and she will never fuck with this nigga again. Of course, they gonna end up falling out again, her and young Hollywood. There is more to come with her and Veronica getting into it. So let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section about tonight's episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Make sure to thumbs up this video and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not, and join the T Squad. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching this review. Bye.